in law, you don't presume that the presumption, no matter how gigantic it may be, cannot stand an iota of an evidence. You can't be you can't be a judge in your own cause, especially in a situation where you are given a responsibility of being an umpire. Being an umpire means you don't know anybody. The scale of justice, you see the person that is holding the sword, the face is covered. It can even cut herself. And what that portends is, in a situation like that, there are laid down rules. Did the REC connect even to the headquarters to say, oh, this is what may likely happen, or what he had seen? Because we heard from some school of thought that the returning officer had colluded with PDP, and that's why he took that decision. But he can also make a declaration, even via internet, not even by the laid down rules. And by the time you look at all this, the law is very, very straight. Do this. If you don't do this, this is what is going to happen to you. Like in section 115, section 115, subsection 1A, a person who forges any okay, this one is not even this is about nomination, but there is a particular section, I am going to get it in the course of our discussion, that says that anybody that takes it upon himself to declare an election wrongfully, or like a situation that we are painting now, that person is punishable for 36-month imprisonment, no option of fund. And I want to say that before anybody can be made to be resident electoral commissioner, thank God they said the man was once a vice chancellor of a university, a professor for that matter. They must have been engaged in some level of retreats. They must have, and this person that we're talking about was not just appointed yesterday. They must have been member of INEC for almost 3-4 years, because it is only returning officer that you only appoint during election time, and before they can still be allowed to even conduct that election, they must have engaged them in some level of induction, orientation, and what have you. So for somebody who has been with INEC for 4 years or 3 years, and he makes such salient mistake, that person is punishable under the law. The law will not want to entertain either the person is ignorant or the person acted out of malice or out of spite or out of sympathy. No, ignorance is not an excuse before anybody. In fact, if that person were to be a lawyer, I think they said he's a lawyer. If he's a lawyer, his own punishment would be grievous than somebody who's not a lawyer. So I want to believe, if that matter is presented before a judge, the judge will ask about the disposition of such a person. Who are you? What do you do? Either through examination or cross-examination. And in that place, that will form even the judgment of whoever that wants to give such judgment. Though the person will walk according to what the Lord has laid down. Yes, in some situation they want to ask for mitigation or allocutus or what have you, but I want to believe the law will frown at such person, and I want to believe the law will not want to have any mitigation or soft landing for such person, especially when the person is a lawyer.